You want to add funny Channelpoint rewards, like for example, a headpad, maybe a funny notepad, maybe even adding something like glasses or other ears, or even changing your outfit. Let me show you how to do it. For this tutorial, you will need your Twitch channel. I have to say you have to be Twitch affiliate, otherwise you won't have the channel points and it won't work like this. Then you will need Mixitup. That's a software you can download. I will put the download link in my description. You need VTube Studio and also OBS or Streamlabs or whatever you use for your streaming. So first of all, we go into VTube Studio. If you double click, you have all your settings over there. I think you already know that. And you will go on to the item settings. I don't know if you already used that one before, but it's a pretty cool feature of VTube Studio. I added a lot of items in here. You can just add them. I can make a separate video for that one if you would like to. But you can also use the items that are already in here. There's also a headpad, this one, that you can already use. But you can also look on websites or on Discords if they have, for example, pet gifts or a bong hammer or yeah, whatever. That's the one I use from Michi Melly, one you saw before in the intro. But we will use for the tutorial the one that is already in VTube Studio. So you go on the pet, then you select it. Make sure it's not on 0 because there is your model. It has to be at least on 1. If you add more items, you can like vary it. It's just if it should be in the background or the foreground. Yeah, we put that one on 1. We leave everything else. We don't need the other stuff. We press OK and then we have our pet. You can make it bigger or smaller with your mouse if you just scroll, like if you hold it and scroll. And then we can put it on our head. If you double click it, it's stuck on your head. Means if you move, it will stay on your head. The next thing is we create an item scene. So you already see I have some item scenes here. For example, the pet or the trash note pet that I showed you before. But we take a new one and we name it Pet Test. And then make sure this one is selected, the head pet that you want. And we save it. Now you think, how can I make it a channel point? For that, we have to go into the settings. And right here, you have all your hotkeys. You scroll completely down and press on the plus. And we also name this one Pet Test. And then the hotkey action, set unset item scene. No, toggle item scene. I'm sorry. You have to press on the toggle item scene and then the item scene you want, the pet test. For our pet hotkey, you don't want it to be there forever. So you make it stop after 5 seconds, for example. You can also make it 10 seconds, 30 seconds, whatever you want. That's important because otherwise it will stick on your head forever. So, and that's everything you need. If you want to toggle it yourself, you can add a hotkey, but otherwise we just leave it like this. After we put in the pet, you have to open Mixitup. You will get a login window. I don't know if it will exactly look like this, But yeah, I already have my profile here, but you, I think, have to make a new profile and log in with your Twitch. So after you logged in into your Mixitup, make sure you go into services and you have to connect VTube Studio. Otherwise it won't work. I just realized you can't see me. Otherwise it won't work, so make sure it's connected here. Here you'll also find everything else that you want to connect. Yeah, for example, the stream software, the Twitch throwing system, and yeah, everything you possibly need to make Mixitup work with other softwares. Then you have to look for Twitch channel points. You see I already have some things here, like the other headpad that I showed you before. It looks a bit cursed now, because I have two headpads. So then we add a new one and name it headpad test. And then it's created and we have it here. We go on to the edit, the pencil, and then you can choose an action here. For the action, we use VTube Studio. We press on the plus and then we have the VTube Studio here. And then we run a hotkey. You select your model that you have. And then one of the expressions you want to use. We use the head test. And then we click on save. So if we open Twitch now, go into the settings, into the viewer rewards, channel points, then you see Mixitup created a new channel point reward. You can also edit it here. It will automatically make it one channel point. We will set it on whatever, I don't know, 500. And then you can also add a description, pet my head, or whatever. And yeah, you can also change the color, the picture, whatever. You see mine are customized here. Now we have to add Mixitup as overlay into our OBS. So we open up our OBS and also Mixitup. You go onto the settings up here to overlays, and then you just copy the code you get there. Like click on the little copy icon. Then we go back into OBS, press on the plus, and add a browser source. I just call it Mix. You can call it whatever you want. I already have one, so I just call it like that. Then we add it in here, in the URL. Press OK. And then we press Ctrl F. That it goes over the whole screen. And that's it. That's everything you have to do with OBS and Mixitup to make it work. You can test the command. So we go on the play button. And you see everything. You can also edit it here. Like the reward cost and stuff. The only thing you can't edit is the color and the image. And we go on test command. And you see it works. I had a little headpad for 5 seconds. And yeah, you can do that with everything you want. I added a few things. You can put flashes on me. You can put the trash notepad on me. And they are also all... you can use them all on the same time. That's no problem. That's how it works. So I hope that was helpful. If you have any other questions, put it in the comments. I'm happy to help. Or maybe other people are also happy to help. if you have any other questions, like not related to this Channelpoint things, maybe you have questions for OBS or questions for VTube Studio or whatever, also put it in the comments. Maybe someone can help, maybe I can help, maybe I can make a separate video out of it. You can also always ask in my Twitch chat, so make sure to check out my Twitch if you want to ask something live or just play with me or hang out. And yeah, I think that's it. You will find all the links you need in the description. I will also put the headpad that I use, like this one. I will also put this one in there. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.